the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive. Welcome to T-Mobile Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Seattle Mariners. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Boston, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
That's off the inside corner, and we're underway here in the home opener. And that misses. And the count is 2-0.
2-0.
And another ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Cowser settles underneath it. And there's one down. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
The designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Ellie on the move. In the dirt. And now a man into scoring position. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Hit in the air, center field. Mullins snags it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the veteran first baseman, Adam Dunn. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close.
Hey, ha!
2 outs and a runner at third.
1-1.
You're in the third and final game of the series. That one in triple digits. And this one gets away and can't squeeze it. Runner stays put at third. 2 outs. Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3. Back in Seattle. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Nolan Ryan. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. And a ground ball to first. And that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he's into second with nobody out.
I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. And the Mariners have the lead. It's 2-0. Stepping in, Cedric Mullins. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. The ball absolutely jumped off the bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light up, and the data we're getting doesn't disappoint in the slightest. 116 miles per hour exit velocity. Tell you what, that will do the job.
Mullins at second with nobody out. Check swing, no appeal. 2-1. That one ripped, but foul. And he deals. Got him swinging. And stepping in for the Mariners, Colton Cowser. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt. 3, and that's 2 in a row. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a foul straight back.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back at T-Mobile Park, top of the second. Now it's the power speed combo. Mike Trout. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Out there to center. Roberts gets under it. Makes the catch. And there's one down. Jason Varitek up next for the Red Sox.
Jason Varitek.
And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. He takes it on his own. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Alex Bregman. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Just missed.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Misses inside, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom. Tough one for the hitters.
Bregman checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. That one is gone. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. So 2 away with nobody on. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Rengifo checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. That one inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to first. The tag, and he's out. Third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for Seattle, Jordan Westburg. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Trout on his horse. Makes the catch, 1 down. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Rengifo for 1. Relayed it, done. In time, inning-ending double play. Top half of the 3rd inning. So stepping in for Boston, Chili Davis. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. That one is gone. A gigantic blast. It's 2-2. Ellie De La Cruz up next for the Red Sox. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Manzardo steps on the bag and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Now batting Jaron Duran. And that one handled. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. And now the DH, Jorge Soler. Inside.
Nope, that's in.
And that's ball 1. Soler in his 10th season, 33 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. Late with the swing there.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Tosses across to first, and that is the 3rd. And we're back. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ryan Roberts. Ryan back to work. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Up and in. Yeah, the count 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. That's off the mark, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
1-2 is the count.
Ripped on a line. Stretches out and hauls it in. Cedric Mullins up next for the Mariners.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Tap foul at the plate. 2 outs, base is empty.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one fouled off, 2-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Raleigh swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. In the dirt, but kept close.
0-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strike. Back in Seattle, and here's the first baseman, Adam Dunn. ground ball right side, and that's just foul. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-1. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1-2, the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. First offering in the dirt. Bob Feller was only 17 years old when he made his major league debut, and it did not take long for him to make a name for himself. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Talking about Feller's debut, he burst onto the scene at his first start. He struck out 15 batters, and he was still in high school. In his fourth start, he racked up 17 Ks. Manzardo makes the grab, 2 down.
33,
Here's the catcher to hit, Jason Varitek. Fouled off to the right.
And Feller didn't slow down anytime soon. Led the league in strikeouts for the next 4 seasons and won 93 games.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Cowser makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Colton Cowser. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Now one miss.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Strikes him out with 100. And now J.P. Crawford went down on strikes his first time through. Swung on, belted. And foul as it bangs off the fence. One down, base is empty. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hard ground ball, base now. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
That one not close. 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball.
2-1.
And that's outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that's in for a strike.
Count is full.
On the ground to the left. And it gets by him. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Bo Naylor up next for the Mariners. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Foul ball.
Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now it's going to be Kyle Manzardo. 0 for 1 so far. Pitch misses. Ball 1. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one's in there. 2-1 now. This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. That's worth the price of admission. It's 5-2. At the plate, Ryan Roberts. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No ball.
2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Bregman to first, and that is the inning. New inning getting started. Now it's out. Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Rengifo in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 5-3. Chili Davis up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered here in this one. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. High fly ball out towards left field. Cowser makes the play, and there's 2 away. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And that misses.
That's the ball.
1-0. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. The shortstop takes the ball. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Westberg makes the catch, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And that one fouled off.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And that skips into dirt. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Cedric Mullins. Hard hit, right side. Throw over to Dunn. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting,
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
Raleigh.
Up the middle, De La Cruz. Over to first, and it's a 1-2-3. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 48, Andrew Miller.
And that one is inside ball one. Miller, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. And it gets by him. Still slings it to second. The throw is late, and the speedy runner is on at first.
He was all over that one. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands in.
Durant dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. And here is Jorge Soler. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
It's 0-1. Nope, ball.
And that is out of play. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Adam Dunn up next for the Red Sox.
Adam Dunn.
And a big swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Falling behind 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that's in the dirt.
Count.
Swing and a miss. Struck. Well, we go bottom six. Here's the left fielder, Colton Cowser. Ryan back to work. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Check swing. Now an appeal to third. Didn't go. 1-1 now. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Strike three, struck him out for the third time today. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And there's the strike.
0 balls, 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Durant pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Jordan Westburg. And first offering is fouled off. That's in there.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. So stepping in for Boston, Mike Trout. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Hard on the ground to first. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. 0 for 2 in this one. Outside low,
that's a ball.
And that is ball 1. And a foul ball. That's down and in. The Red Sox trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that's a base hit.
Now batting, third base.
1 goal. First. Here's Alex Bregman.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 47, Matt Corral.
Check swing, called strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like...
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
That's down and in. A slider missed. One out. Runners at first and second. Close, but called a ball. 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it, and there's two away. Chili Davis up next for the Red Sox. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Just off the inside edge. Varitek at second. Bregman on at first with two down. In the dirt. No advance on the bases, but it's 3-0 now. Here's a 3-0. And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat. Coming up with the bases loaded here.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 75.
On the ground, right side. And he's out on the tag. Out to escape a bases loaded. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now it's the DH, Bo Naylor. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. And one pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean...
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Garrett Crochet.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And now, Kyle Mansardo. That one missing inside. On the ground at first, but it kicks foul. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And that just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
That's the ball.
And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And ball four to aboard. First and second, no outs. Roberts digs in now. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That one just misses. First and second, no outs. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Well struck left field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now for Seattle, Ryan O'Hearn. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
And that's off the outside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. And downstairs.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. And it falls to third. The tag out. But one run is in to score. And now Cedric Mullins. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to short. They get the force. That's the inning. Back in Seattle, here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. And that is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That's inside.
2-2.
Just off the inside corner. And now 3-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. And here is Jorge Soler. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, David Ortiz. Looking to start something with one gone. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch way upstairs.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away. Adam Dunn getting ready to hit.
Adam Dunn.
High fly ball out to left field. Cowser makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. And ball 1. Swings through that one.
1-1.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out.
Up next for the Mariners.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Colton Cowser, 0-for-3 with 3 strikeouts. Calls it in, 2 away. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford, 1-for-3.
Crawford.
Ripped on the ground to second, tosses to first. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Mike Trout. Munoz back to work. There's a strike. Munoz, a 6'2" righty, 220 pounds, and he's a native of Mexico.
1-1.
Just missed. That one close, ruled a ball. And now 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Struck him out looking. Jason Varitek up next for the Red Sox. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a ball. The Mariners trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out. Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And it's fouled away.
Number 74. Felix Bautista.
Fought off foul. The Red Sox down to their final strike. Pitch
1-2.
misses there, and the count is 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Got all of that one. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 6-4. Rengifo stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In-time ball game, and the strikeout ends it. Feller with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And this one ends with a...
But you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds, your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars? Yeah, I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Give you hope in the darkest of time before the fourth quarter come. Pray you caught you. Kinda got me doing what